At first, hi, nice to meet you. Then I want to ask you how was working to the movie Marilyn, and then also because I think that Michelle Williams was very, very similar to Monroe. So in a kind of way, tasting the halo of 50s star. So I want to ask you, how was working to the film?
È stato lavorare nel film Marilyn, anche perché ritengo che Michelle Williams è stata perfetta nel ruolo di Marilyn Monroe, proprio una tipica star negli anni 50.
It was amazing working on that film. The extraordinary thing was that we were working in London. We were shooting in Pinewood, which is the studios where they shot The Prince and the Showgirl. Those corridors have not changed. And there was this wonderful sense that, for example, when we were working there, they were making Pirates of the Caribbean, they were making Hugo Cabret, and you had these amazing moments of walking down the corridors, the long, long corridors in Pinewood, and you would see like a dismembered pirate walk out of one room, a sort of little French girl with a garlic hat, and then Marilyn Monroe walking down the same, and it felt like a very, very unique experience. It was also wonderful because, Dame Judi Dench is like the most lovely, kind, generous woman, and she was playing Dame Sybil Thorndike, who was the most lovely, kind, sort of generous woman.
Allora, è stato bellissimo fare il film, anche perché abbiamo girato nei Pinewood Studios a Londra, che praticamente è la stessa location dove hanno girato il film Il Principe e la ballerina.
Sono storici questi studi cinematografici
del 53, quindi è stato bellissimo per questo, ma anche perché allo stesso momento giravano sia Pirates of the Caribbean, per esempio, oppure Hugo Cabret, quindi vedevi all'improvviso uscire da vari studio un pirata piuttosto che qualcun altro, quindi è stato singolare per questo. Poi c'era Judi Dench, per esempio, che è una grandissima attrice che ha fatto un ruolo comunque importante nel film, una delle attrici principali, ed è stata veramente un'esperienza unica.
Hi Eddie, nice to meet you. I want to ask you, what do you think about the novel by Victor Hugo, Les Miserables, and how do you have prepared the role of Marius, and which kind of girl Eddie prefer between Eponine or Cosette?
Se hai letto il romanzo Les Miserables di Victor Hugo, come ti sei preparato per fare il ruolo, e poi chi preferisci come eroina, Lisette oppure?
Eponine or
Casetto?
So, I'd seen this musical when I was a child, and so I saw the musical before I read the book. What was very interesting about making Les Miserables into a film was you had to reinterpret it for a new medium. And so part of that process, Tom Hooper, who is a very intelligent, very literate man, had all the actors go and read the book and see things that you can't bring to the stage, you can bring to screen. And so we mined the book for as many details as we could.
Allora, io ho visto prima la rappresentazione teatrale quando ero piccolo e poi dopo ho letto il libro. La cosa particolare è che ovviamente bisogna trasportare Les Miserables dal teatro sullo schermo, e ovviamente è un passaggio abbastanza importante, perché una cosa è recitare al teatro e una cosa è fare le cose per il cinema, insomma, quindi ci sta un passaggio non indifferente.
And as far as Cosette and Eponine is concerned, when I was a kid, whenever I watched it, it was always Eponine who I found more attractive, because she's more sort of streetwise, she's more savvy, she's more sort of sexy. But interestingly, in the book, there's much less of that story. Eponine is a character that has been elevated in the musical to create a love triangle of I suppose, more highly defined. But poor Cosette, in the musical, I thought Amanda Seyfried did one of the best jobs of all the actors, because on the page there is very little to play with, and yet she managed to give it so much character. And I think it was one of the characters that works better perhaps in the film than on the musical version is the Cosette character.
Diciamo che tra Cosette e Panini io preferito sempre la seconda, anche perché è un personaggio molto, molto particolare, anche se per quanto riguarda il personaggio di Cosette, l'attrice che lo interpreta fa un lavoro veramente spettacolare. Ritengo che uno dei migliori ruoli che esce dal film è proprio il ruolo di Cosette, che ha fatto veramente molto bene.